Special grudge match. Anyone that's been paying attention to the Dynasty on Roku or here live in the capital region of New York knows what's been going on between Chris Envy and D3. Of course, D3, the protege of Coach Brian Cady, conspicuous by his absence, although believe me, if he was here, you'd notice him.
Exactly, and you know, this match is not going to be pretty. There's going to be, it's going to be a slugfest. You know, like you mentioned, it's a grudge match. There is no love lost between those two. I mean, D3 making his way all the way from Italy. All the way from Italy.
From Rome, Italy to Rome, New York.
Exactly.
And here we go, Chris Envy getting in the face of D3. Now, D3, formerly on the same page as Chris Envy, but showing absolute disrespect to the man that gave him a break in this business.
I know, you don't shove the boss.
Chris Envy, former cruiserweight champion in several promotions throughout America. Multiple title holder across the world is Chris Envy. He is no stranger to international competition, which is what we've got right now.
And here we go. I mean, like we said, it's not going to be pretty. Just a lot of fisticuffs, and this one is going off to a whole nother level. Envy into the ropes. D3 with the clothesline miss. Envy with a clothesline miss. Another miss. Another miss. Swing and a miss. I've lost track.
Absolutely uncanny back and forth, rapid fire action.
Deep arm drag by Envy.
Absolutely.
Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Hip toss. And D3 tossed to the outside against the rail.
And now D3 on the outside of the ring trying to regain his composure, maybe get his bearings back. But Chris Envy, Tino, I don't know if you see what I see, but Chris Envy, looks like it's time to fly!
Almost.
Caught himself, and then D3 caught Envy. Now, as I said, Chris Envy, a champion everywhere he goes. D3, an international superstar. This is an evenly matched contest. We've seen it before. However, with Brian Cady involved, with other people involved in triple threats and fatal four-ways, this is the first time it's been evenly matched like this. Missile drop kick.
Exactly, and Chris Envy, I don't know how much more he can take. You know, he's been injured as of late. Coming back, it won.
Injured, of course, at the hands of D3.
Exactly.
Who attacked him in Amsterdam, New York, along with Brian Cady with a crutch. You guys can listen to Chris Envy's interview with me on B+ Player Radio, on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and YouTube. He talks all about that. He talks about D3, talks about you, Tino. He talks about everyone. Listen to that when you're done watching Dynasty on the Roku.
I gotta tell you one thing. I listened to the interview. It is a great interview. A lot of great information.
Maybe he didn't mention you, but
well, hey, you know.
I'm kidding, Tino. I'm kidding. We are having a great time here in Rome, New York. And D3, as you said, jet setting and trend setting all the way from Italia.
Have you ever been to Rome? I've never been there.
I've been to Italy. I've never been to Rome. I've been to Venice. Beautiful.
That's
absolutely beautiful.
That is what I've heard.
Went with a high school trip that seems like ages ago.
Wow.
And from the looks of it, it seems like ages ago since Chris Envy has been inside the squared circle, working off a little bit of ring rust right now since his injury.
It looks like D3 is taking advantage of that, putting Chris Envy through the ringer there in the corner. Now getting in the face of the official, something you definitely don't want to do.
Well, especially if you want to pick up the win here. There's of course situations like we saw earlier in the night with a guy like Big Jim Anderson. He doesn't care about getting disqualified. He doesn't care about winning the match. But the whole point of this grudge match is bragging rights. It's all about telling the other guy, hey, you can't beat me.
You know, one thing you definitely can't beat, have you seen D3's haircut? You can't beat that, man. That's definitely an interesting haircut.
It is an interesting haircut. D3 is an interesting individual, looking absolutely phenomenal tonight, not just in terms of his in-ring prowess, but as far as his physique, looking shredded. And Chris Envy, no slouch at all.
Definitely not.
Both men to be looking in tip-top shape tonight in Rome, New York. Off the ropes goes Envy. Underneath, ducking the clothesline. Envy! Bit of a head scissor takedown, and wait, referee Rob.
Checking
referee
out the
Rob
boss.
I
I don't know what's happening here.